Nobody had told you leave from the moon. Went to the Netherlands, I was just a little kid, was hard to understand. Shit was a cold shot, cold and rock, hand out some whole up, hold the clock. That's the 3 points when I heard hip hop for the first time. Me, myself, and my favorite group called the Daylight. Took control and created my first real goal. Oh, yeah.
We're right here with Philly Perquisite in Hamburg, Germany. Congratulations on a great show. Appreciate the time you're taking to talk to us. How does it feel to be in Germany, man? How does it feel to be back out here?
It's good to be back, you know. We really saw that our audience is growing here, you know, and we've been getting positive reviews from even like the rock magazine, what's it called, Visions, you know. And, you know, everybody's really anticipating the whole Philly Perquisite thing, so it's a good look, man. It's a good thing.
The first time I heard your music was on a jazz hip-hop compilation, and the song Grateful was on there, and when I heard it, I never would have thought it was coming from Holland. Where would you say your sound comes from, and how would you describe your sound?
Well, it is an analog sound, but it's mainly it's really diverse. I think. I mean, in our sound, we're really influenced by a lot of different types of music, and you hear that back in our music, you know. And I think of hip hop as a genre where you can put in like all different kinds of genres, and you can integrate it into hip hop. And that's what we're trying to do, you know, like jazz, classical music, soul, electronic music. And we also do it on stage because we perform with a bass player and also with a piano player, and also a lot of times with a saxophone player. So we have this coalition of jazz, hip hop, and also classical music, and with me playing cello on stage. So.
And how did you guys hook up, and what made y'all want to do music together?
Well, I used to be in these funk and soul and drum and bass groups, and like a mutual friend of mine said, because I always really felt doing soulful and jazzy stuff, but I never really found any producers that really had that sound that I was looking for. So through a mutual friend, he was studying architecture then, and my friend was as well, and he said, "Yo, I have these beats or this release from this dude called Perquisite, listen to it." And I heard it, and I immediately gave him a call, and we started working together, and like the rest is history, you know.
All right, so it's two regular guys doing hip hop. It's different from the image that hip hop has a lot of times, you know, tough guys, the whole gangster image. You know, how do you define hip hop?
The thing is, it's not just with hip hop. It's with a lot of cultural things. People tend to pick the abnormal part of it, and then really only speak on that, and really emphasize that part of the thing. And this is also what's going on with hip hop. But I think hip hop is really the most creative genre to come out of the 20th century. I think it's really because it has so many possibilities as far as compatibility with other genres and the things you can do on it and BPMs and shit. So to me, hip hop really is the art form of the 20th century, along with rock and roll and jazz. You know, those are the 3 main important movements in the 20th century to me. You know, that's how I feel about it.
Also the 21st.
Yeah, 21st, yeah.
I see my future, y'all is in it. Having a ball as a DJ, spin a minute, move to earth, giving you a tour, yeah, that all my world. Whoa, oh, yeah. Hey, yo, Hamburg, got in the building, make some noise, y'all. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute, take it away now.
how do you explain your success in Holland? Because I haven't heard of a lot of hip-hop groups coming out of Holland successfully.
Well, I can only speak on us, and well, we basically started to play for like venues like this, you know, and 50 people showed up, and at a certain point, people were spreading the word, and then we got sold out shows, and now we play for like 1,500 people, and we sell out all our shows. So that's really cool. We really build it up from the ground up by playing live, you know, and so that's what we're gonna do in Germany as well, you know. I hope we can keep coming back here and reach out to more people, and we're going to do the same thing in Japan and in Germany and Spain. And basically we just want to reach everybody that's into our music, you know, and so the sky's the limit. So.
And Perk, you have an interesting style. You have a lot of different influences, jazz influences. I'd like to know where your musical influence comes from. How did you get into music?
Well, it's just that I grew up with classical music a lot, and also with the stuff that I heard on the radio, like the whole swing beat stuff at that time. And then I really got into hip-hop when I was 12, and through hip-hop I got in touch with jazz again and with soul also, because like groups like Tribe Called Quest, they were sampling a lot of jazz music. So that's basically when I speak about my influences, that I really during my life I picked up a lot of influences, and the cool thing about hip hop that you can integrate all those influences into your music, you know. And I played cello since I was 8, so that's also why I sometimes pick up the cello and I play like a bass line with my cello, or I play like a string section with my cello. And yeah, I mean, I don't like to put like music in different genres too much. To me, it's all just about emotions, you know. Good music is about expressing emotions.
And how would you say the new album, Mystery Repeats, compares to the first one, Mind State?
Well, you know, the thing is, we've become different people since then, you know. So the way we wanted to represent ourselves is, I think, a bit more, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of ambitious stuff going on Mind State, where we really want to, like, Perquisite wants to show how musical he can get. So you have like these long intros and outros, and now he wants to show his same musicality, but also his way of producing songs. Like, really, they don't have to be 6-minute songs. So that's how I think Perk is different. And like, I'm in a different place now. I'm in a better place. I used to be really pissed off that my talent wasn't recognized, and I was struggling. You know, I was just struggling for my dough. And can you close the door, please? Thanks. And now it's like people really are starting to acknowledge my talent as a performer and a songwriter. So it has more of a positive, and I think it's a more spiritual record maybe, and it has like a more world influences. So it's definitely it's a different record, but I think people who liked Mind State will definitely like this album as well. So.
Shit, I remain lazy, daisy, hazy, crazy, staying independent till an hour or 3. I got some appointments, but kind of won't cancel. Now I got the situation handled. Man, I will get up and hurry shit up, but not until I roll over about 3 times. Get out of bed and I take my caffeine, protein, and then I slide through the Hamburg scene like sunshine. Pretty women won't decline when invited for a glass of wine. Time is about 6, I'm ready for my